Recording. Okay, yay, we're in business. Well, hi everyone. Thanks for hopping on tonight and welcome to the training. These are so exciting, and every month they are more and more exciting because our team is just growing. And I remember when we started this, there was like one person on, and so it's been really fun to watch this team grow. My name is Katie Harlan, and I'm going to be leading this training with Charmaine. Let's see, I lost you. Wave, Charmaine. You guys can see her. I'll unmute her in a little bit and she'll share her story. I want to tell you the purpose of this call tonight, and it should take about 30 minutes. We'll leave time for questions at the end, so take notes or use the chat if you have them as you go. But I'm going to show you where to find training resources. We're going to give you tactical business launching steps, and this is also a good way to connect with other people who are launching their business at the same time. So I think it's really helpful and beneficial to your business, and also it's just more fun if you do this with someone. So, if you can make a connection here, if there's someone that you want to partner up with or work with, I think that is always a really good thing when you start on the path with someone. So I want to go over Zaya's mission. First of all, our company is 2 years old, just 2 years old. So we are a baby company, and there are a lot of pros for being with a baby company, and that is what I really hope you guys are excited about. We have the most perfect timing for this industry right now. Activewear is just booming, as you know. I've heard so many different numbers about where the activewear industry is going, but they all end in the word billion. So, it's just exploding right now. Everyone wears activewear and loves it. It's become really acceptable in our culture to be comfortable, which is so great. So the timing of this company is huge because of that, but also because we are so young. We only have around 7,000 reps in our company, and I did a call last night for another team. I'm going to share that tomorrow about sales, but what I said was, until our numbers are about 100,000 reps, this opportunity is huge. And honestly, it's going to be huge after that too, but there's a sweet spot for these companies, and it's between 3 years and about 5 years. And we are only at year 2. So this is the time to take this thing by the horns and really run with it, because it truly is a gift that we can do something with. I've watched my numbers. I've watched the growth, and you guys, I promise you that this thing is legit. My husband is really into the numbers, and he looked at my reports from December through February, and the growth of my business in that time was 300%. 300%. That's not because I'm super special. It's just the opportunity that we've been given, and I've been able to duplicate it with the team. And that's what you're going to do too. So take this opportunity seriously, put in the work, be consistent for a good year, and you will be sitting on something really spectacular. So the mission statements, or I should say the 4 pillars in Zaya, are light, activity, community, and uplift. I hope I did those right. And those, that's why we've got the uplift sweatshirt. Of course, activity makes sense. There's a few that I need to mute here. Light, be the example, and what was the other one? Activity, light, uplift, community. Okay, so those are our 4 pillars. Every year at Summit, we have awards where the CEO recognizes one person for each of those 4 pillars, and that's going to be something that we repeat over and over. So if you haven't looked into that, I'm just going to go ahead and share that information now. I'm pulling up my calendar so you can think about the dates. Summit is in September in Salt Lake City. The tickets are available in your back office under business tools, and there are only 1,000 tickets available for the room where the speakers are. once that fills up, they're going to offer tickets for an adjoining room where you can watch on a screen. But of course, that's not as awesome. The date is September 7th in Salt Lake City. Monica and I plan to rent some sort of a team house. So if you're really in this and you want to really be inspired and grow your business, try to be at Summit, because it's a whole different experience being in front of the corporate team and around the other reps on our team, and those tickets will sell out. Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about myself, and then Charmaine's going to introduce herself as well. I'm Katie Harlan. I've been a Zaya rep for a year and a half. I joined when, honestly, I joined with Monica thinking that I wouldn't really do much with this, that I would just wear the clothes and share them with people that said that they liked my outfit. And once I joined and saw how few people were doing this, I saw the opportunity, and then I decided that I was going to go all in. And I'm so glad I did. This business has been such an incredible gift and bright spot. I absolutely am in love with the community of people it's brought into my life. I feel such a passion and fire for this because I love that it is taking women who have goals for their lives, big, small, different, all sorts of goals, but it's making things happen, and it's connecting them to other really amazing women, and that just feels really special to me. So I'm also a mom of 3. I work from home all the time now, but I grew my business in the cracks of my day when my kids were at home. So this was the first year all of my kids were at school. And I live in Central Illinois. So Charmaine, I'll unmute you, and why don't you tell everybody about yourself?
Hi guys, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I am Charmaine Catron, and I have been a Zaya rep since just December. So this is month number 4, and it has just been the biggest blessing. I watched Katie, for probably a good year on Instagram, her outfit of the days. And then I finally texted her and I'm like, okay, I need to try these clothes to make sure, because I am 6 foot tall. So that was my biggest thing. I'm like, I need to make sure that the length is fine, and they were all perfect. So I jumped in, and it just kind of fit perfect. I've been in 2 other network marketing companies before Zaya, and I was a Beachbody coach for 5 years, and I never really had that great success with it. So it's just been amazing just to see the blessing that Zaya has been in the short amount of time. And it's been truly a lot easier, and just more fun and just a better atmosphere than I experienced with the other ones. So that's what I loved about it. I live south of Diedrich, out in the country. I have a little boy, Rhett, and then I am a wellness coordinator. I work at Sarah Bush Hospital in Mattoon. And then I am a wellness coordinator there, and I'm a certified health coach, and then I teach fitness classes. So it all just kind of meshed together. I mean, when I told my husband I wanted to do this, I was a little afraid of his answer because he's like, seriously, another one? But he did say that this one makes the most sense out of the other 2. So that's kind of why I jumped in, because it just kind of fit with me. And I'm already, teaching classes in front of, hundreds of women almost weekly. So that's what I'm like, I need to go for it. So here I am. And I just became a director middle of this month. So it's been a great ride so far.
And one thing that's been really exciting, and this goes to what I was just saying about why I love this, Charmaine just messaged me, and I think this week, and talked about how, she wants to stay home with her child eventually. And this opportunity, it's showing her and her husband that this is going to allow her to do that. So that, I mean, that just gives me all the feels. That's thrilling. And she's only 4 months in. Charmaine, I use your checks a lot with people when I'm talking to them. So correct me if my numbers are wrong, but it was like the first month you were able to earn like $250, and then month 2, what was your check?
So yeah, it was like $250, and then $1,200, and then last month was almost $1,600, and this month is going to be over about $2,000.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, you guys. So I just want to encourage you that to do this business, you really don't need to know everything. In fact, I think it's better when people just jump in and learn the skills they need to learn as they go. You also don't need prior experience. You do not need to be super fit. You do not need to have the perfect body. You really just need to share your love of the clothes and be consistent. And if you do that, you will be successful in this business. So I am going to share my screen here because I want to show you a few resources on our team page. So let me see how I'm going to do that. Share screen. If you're not on our team page, please reach out to your upline so that they can get you there. So it's called Zaya on Fire, and we voted on that name a long time ago at the beginning. At the top of the page, there's an announcements section. I think this might look a little different on your phone, but basically these are things we've pinned here that are the most important things that we want you to see, because as the team grows, there's going to be a lot of things in the feed. But I want to show you these things. We are going to a once a week announcement of the weekly calendar items, because every week there's some sort of call. There's a new rep training call or a Discover Zaya call where you can add your prospects and we help you recruit them. There's something else that we do. I can't remember it right now, but there are other calls that we do. Oh, just general team calls and corporate calls and different activities. So we are posting those here. On Monday morning, I will get the weekly call schedule up, posted in our team page. Another announcement is just some guidelines for how to use this page. We really like to keep it positive. If you have a complaint about something that's really not helpful in this page, remember, we're bringing new people in here all the time. So if somebody is new and the first thing they see is a complaint post, it just doesn't look very good. So if you have a complaint, please go to your upline and they can help you with that. And then this is the most important thing. This is our Trello board. And if you click here, it will help you walk you through setting up an account for Trello. It's free. And it's here. And what this is, Monica, who is the other team leader on this team, she has organized this so beautifully for us. These are all of the files that you could ever need and more. I don't want you to get overwhelmed with this. This is just here when you need it. So how I would use this board is I would start where it says start here, and then what to do your first week. Then as you go through that and you feel like you need something, maybe a return or exchange comes up, you go here and you click that and you walk through that. Oh, you need to have a party. You're going to click here and it shows you how to create a party. So just go through these as you need them. It also scrolls to the right. So there are past team calls and some pictures and we've even put our old new rep training outline there. I need to upload the new one that I'm using today, but if you want to do your own new rep training, it's all here. So everything is here. All right, I think that's all I needed to show you on my screen. Let me stop my share. Okay, Charmaine, I'll let you take over. I'm going to mute myself.
All right, guys, so next we will kind of talk about launching your business. So as soon as you come on, like Katie said, you're ready to go. You are ready to start. So the first thing is you're going to announce your business, especially to your family and friends. You know, let them know that you just partnered with Zaya and just share all about the company with them and the products. And then try to start your launch party within that first week. You know, some people wait until they get their starter kit. That's completely fine. Or you can, you know, start your launch party the day you sign up. So definitely get with your upline and they'll be more than happy to help you with launching that party. You know, why that is important, so you can, one, start off with a bang, and you can start sharing the love that you have, with your family and friends and get them in the product first. And then you can do this at home. I know I have one of my reps, Caitlin Woodridge, she is amazing at doing in-home parties. So kind of whatever is best for you. If you want to, invite your friends, girlfriends over, have some wine and snacks, and have a whole bunch of Zaya there for them to try on. I know some people love to kind of touch and feel before they go ahead and buy online. But you can do it in home or just through Facebook and have your launch party that way. Also, too, you could have like bag parties. I never heard of this one, and Katie, said that you can just bag up. I would say like the staples. So do like an all-star bra, a couple for a charge, a couple of the light and tights, drop that off to a friend's house, have them try it on, and then you can kind of set up just an event in the back office where you can just text that link out to anybody and they can order, within that week, and then you pick up the clothes within the next week or so. So those are definitely the things that you want to do. Try to do that, within that first week of becoming a rep. So you can, one, start earning some of that, starter kit money back. And then also too, that way you can get some more of the hostess rewards, because as reps, we get those hostess rewards too. So then you can get more product for yourself. All right, so some kind of steps forward to success. This is what we should be doing daily. The easiest thing is to wear the clothes. So no matter where you're going, what you're doing, try to wear Zaya daily. At work, I have to wear scrubs, but you bet I'm going to have a bra on underneath, or I love our Carpet Charge tanks because I kind of treat them as an undershirt because they're so long in length. So wear your Zaya all the time. And then share about it. So post that on social media. Instagram stories is amazing for this. So this is where you just kind of get on, explain the clothing that you're wearing, and then just tag and do those outfit of the days. You can do this on Snapchat as well, or if you don't feel comfortable with that right away, just take a picture and share about what you're wearing. And then try to kind of post 2 to 3 status updates each day. So again, you can kind of do this on whatever social media, just so you can kind of get people interactive and just kind of start seeing what you're doing and what you are talking about. And then of course, wear Zaya to work out, because we are an activewear company. So that's just a huge no-brainer. So always just try to wear your clothes. So that's, one of the reasons why I joined. And now I have almost half of my class wearing my clothes, not my clothes, but Zaya's clothes, because they've noticed me. I'm not pulling them up. They look great on everybody, no matter what shape or size. So always wear them, especially whenever you are exercising. The next thing for really starting off your business with a bang is hosting those parties. So your goal is to try to host about 4 parties per month. So you can do that weekly or whatnot, but try to always do 4. And then whenever you are in those parties, you want to post 2 to 4 times a day. I usually do about 3. I do like around 8 a.m. and then around the noon hour when people are, back on their phone on their lunch hour, and then in the evening time. So that way you can kind of keep them, again, interactive. And the more, of course, you guys know, the more interaction that you have on Facebook, the more people can see the post. And always try to have those open engagement whenever you are in the parties. Of course, we want to talk about our product, but always kind of have a game going on in there too. Helps with that, just kind of helps with traffic and to keep it fun. Answer questions from clients. I do a point system game with all of my parties. It's where you get like a point for liking it, a point for commenting, and then you get like more points for actually asking questions. So I love whenever people are asking about the product, asking about sizes, and then of course always make sure that you are answering those and really reaching out to those customers who have those questions. And of course, that comes with assisting too. Some people might be a little needier than other. That's great. I actually love those. So you can kind of give them, oh, I think this will be great. I think this will be great. Give them many of the different options that Zaya has. All right. And the next one is kind of build. So we all know that building a team is where we are going to get that huge success, especially down the road. So really try to connect with those potential reps. So just reaching out for people. I try to do this daily, where I just kind of like scroll through social media, but while I'm scrolling, I'm thinking about like, oh, maybe she'll make a really good rep, or I need to reach out to her. And if I don't have the time, then I write those individual people's names down, so then I can follow up with them when I have the time. So always kind of be thinking in the back of your head about new potential reps to join your team. Sometimes too, I know Katie did this with me. That's how I joined. She offered her 25% discount. So if you wanted to do that, if someone's like on the fence, you always want to really encourage people to get into Zaya, because once they get into the clothes, they want more of it. And then they might, want to sign up for the rep just to be the discount. And then that's always good too, because once they sign up just to be the discount, they see the huge potential, just like what Katie did, like what we all have. We know that there's way more out there than just that 25% discount on clothes. But that's definitely something what you can do to start out with. Just, hey, if you want to try this, I'll give you it at my cost. So there's definitely kind of ways around that. And then also too, message anyone who gives love on your post. So whenever you are posting on social media, go back and pay attention to see who is liking it, who is commenting on it. If it's the same people over, then that they're kind of interested. So that is where you can kind of just message them and say, hey, I noticed that you're liking my stuff. Is this something that you would like to learn more on? Keep it short and simple. And then if they always leave that open-ended question. So if they want to learn more, then that is where you can say, hey, let's get on a 15-minute phone call and chat about it. So that is definitely the 3 things that we should be doing, wearing the clothes all the time, host those parties. Again, try to get those 4 parties a month. And then always Katie will talk about that here in a second, but whenever you're hosting those parties, always like at the end when the party is closing, always ask if anybody wants to host a party in that party, because that's the goal, is to get, broaden that circle to get more people. So, by the party ends, usually there's been a good handful of people that have already got their stuff and love it. So that is where you can offer, hey, you can host a party, you get these rewards. And I always like to show, what that hostess is going to get as well. So then that kind of was like, oh my gosh, she got like 5 things for less than $100. So always show kind of what the hostess is going to get as well. And then, always try to build or just kind of keep in the back of your head, who are those potential reps that you want to join for your team.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you guys you do get back from this business what you put in. So, if you are looking to make a significant income, aiming to have 3 to 4 parties a month is really what you want to shoot for. If you just want a little bit of a side income, then have 1 or 2 a month. It's really about what your goals are. But you truly do get back what you put in. I promise you that. So I have a few tips for success that I'll go over, and then we'll open it up to questions. 1, always have a party link open on your site that you can put customers' orders through. And what I mean by that is, as reps, and I didn't realize this when I first joined, and it was a pleasant surprise, but as reps, we can earn hostess rewards too, which the hostess rewards are very, very generous. If you have a party that has $1,000, you can trade that in for $150 in free clothes and 4 half-priced items. As reps, you can be putting orders through a party. So I always have a party open. Right now it's called Katie Harlan's Customers. And if somebody reaches out to me and wants to order something, I give them the link to that party, and that's what they shop. And the party link can stay open for a long time. Usually fills up within the month, but it can stay open as long as you need it to, and you can close it at the $200, $600 or $1,000 mark. And you can use those rewards for all sorts of things. So as your business builds, you're going to have a lot of rewards. Those are things you can use to buy your own clothes. I've started buying things for my niece and my mom, and presents, and my kids, and customer incentives and team incentives. So it's very nice to always have a party link open that you can be earning rewards from. In the same vein, always order as a customer so that you can maximize those rewards, because you can't use our discount in a party. If you plan to make decent money with this business, you should aim to hit $1,000 in sales, because at the $1,000 mark, your commission bumps up from 20% to 28%. So if you plan to do this, set your goal for $1,000 in sales, hit that 28%, and then make sure that you order as a customer, because then essentially you're getting a 28% discount on the close rather than a 25% discount with your rep discount. So you just get it on the back end, and you're getting hostess rewards too. I know that's a little confusing, but let us know if you need me to go over that again. If you only plan to have a couple hundred in sales, then it does make more sense to order with your discount. But if you're planning to make decent money with this, order as a customer. I always order as a customer through a party link, and then I really maximize those rewards. So I want to talk about some benchmarks. And actually, they go right along with our party benchmarks. Did you guys realize that? I just realized that. First time ever. At $200 in sales, you earn commission. So you have to have at least $200 in sales purchases or sales. So purchases of your own or sales to earn a commission. So make sure that you get, up to that $200 mark. At $600, you get the website paid for. As new reps, your first 2 months are paid for. They're covered by Zaya. But every month after that you have $600 or more in sales, your website is free. So I think that's a great goal as well. $1,000, like I said, you get an 8% bump in your commission. And then $2,500 is the goal that Zaya sets for any sort of promo. $2,500 is sort of the number you need to hit to qualify for things. And I know $2,500 sounds like a lot at first. It did to Monica and me too. But when we started, there was a promo for Vegas. It was the first ever incentive at all. Well, maybe not the first incentive trip. And we were like, that's going to be so hard. But it's funny how once you set a goal and work toward it, and you achieve it once, then you realize you can achieve it again and again and again. So that $2,500, if you intend to, get the custom Nikes that they'll offer, get the bonuses, earn the trips, all of that stuff is very doable, but you need to set your goals at that $2,500 mark. And the best way to get there is by hosting 3 to 4 parties a month. That will get you there. Because here's the thing, of your 3 to 4 parties, 1 or 2 are likely to be duds where nothing happens and nobody buys anything. That's just how it is. So you've got to stack the deck a little bit, and it's a numbers game. The more you have, the higher your chances of success. And then the last thing I want to mention before I open it up to questions, and I hope that Zaya eventually talks more about this. I think they will as we grow. But personal development is so key to your success here. When we're having a good month and good things are happening, it's easy to feel really great, and it's easy to keep going and have that momentum, but it's not always easy. You're going to face rejection. You're going to have fear, and you're going to be vulnerable at certain times. And, I posted the other day about being that girl, and I think a lot of us have that fear. And so when that creeps in, the personal development is what's going to lift you back up and fill in the gaps between those moments of feeling really good. And what I mean by personal development are books that are related to your mindset, goal setting, confidence. And one thing that, I know we don't all have time to read. I love the Audible app on on my phone. I pay the membership gladly because I just listen to it when I'm driving or doing the dishes. But try to fill your brain and your heart with positive words and positive material, because like I said, it won't always be easy. And that personal development, I think, will help keep you from giving up. And please don't give up. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I want you all to have success with this, and I know that you can. Okay, guys, and if you need personal development suggestions, I'm happy to give those. I have a big list. If you have questions, you can use the chat tool, or you can unmute yourself. Feel free to ask any questions. And Charmaine or Monica or anybody on here, any of the leaders, Erica or Lindsay, anybody, if I forgot anything or there's anything you want to add, feel free to jump in. No question. What does upline mean? That's a good question. So Anne, I'm your upline. It's just the person who sponsors you. We are in, somebody asked me this question today. They're not on our team yet, but they asked if we are a binary system or a unilateral system. We are unilateral. Thank God. This is a good thing. It means that when people sign up, they just sign up underneath you. You don't have to figure out what leg to put them on and all of that nonsense. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to that at some point, but that's one of the great things about being with this little company is that everything is pretty simple so far. So yes, the person who signs you up is your sponsor or your upline, and then the person who signed them up is above them, and so on. How important is it to have different sizes and styles at your parties? I don't think it's very important at all, quite honestly. I think even if you have a party with your starter kit, it can be a successful party. I think it's most important for people to see the clothes on you and to hear why you like them, to touch them, and to feel them, and then to have your laptop or your iPad up so that they can see more styles. However, if you do want to get a few sizes, what we recommend is doing, like, let's say you're a medium. It might be good to have an extra small and an extra large, so every other, in the black pocket of capri. So that means you don't have to get one of everything. If a person isn't if the medium's too big and the extra small's too small, then they know that they're a small. And maybe do the same thing with like the all-star bra. So you could, that's a good investment, I think, in your business, and you can always sell those, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. I actually don't carry any inventory. I literally just bought a pair of pants in a different size yesterday, and it's the first time I've done that in like 8 or 9 months. As a male, how do you best appeal to female buyers? I don't know how they will fit since I don't wear those styles. That is a great question. I think, Luke, that for you, you're going to really need to rely on us to help you with that. In our Facebook page, let me try to share my screen. I want to show you guys one more thing with our team page, how you can utilize it to best help you. So, sorry. I don't know what happened. I just minimized it. In our team page, you can use the search tool to find things that have come up before. And at this point, a lot of things have come up before. So over here, you could search for, let's say somebody wants to know what size shorts to get. So you could do sizing on shorts over here, and then a bunch of posts will come up. So you can search that way, and it's very helpful. You can also just ask, Luke. So if you are, if somebody says I'm a size, you'll get good at kind of knowing these sizes. But if somebody says I'm a size 8 in pants, what size leggings, we have sizing guides, but feel free to use us to help you kind of get started. Yeah, isn't that cool, Julie? It's so helpful. And as our team grows, we're going to need to get really good at that search tool because things are going to move rather quickly through there. Okay, good questions. Anybody else? I think my best piece of advice for you all is to not get caught up in the details, to just jump in, all in with both feet, and just build your parachute on the way down, because those details are not going to make or break you. What's going to make or break you is just going. And if you don't go, then you won't be successful. But if you do go, you can navigate those issues as they come up. So just jump all in. These calls, and we do once a month, but they're recorded. So if anybody joins in the meantime, you can send them this recording or a past recording. And actually, I feel like this month, did we do 2 maybe? I don't know. We might need to start doing 1 every 2 weeks as the team grows. Oh, one more thing, guys. March, April, and May in direct sales are the biggest months. So really get ready, especially April. It was a huge month for my business last year. We just pulled up the numbers, and I had a call with Zach Bradley, our president, this week, and he said on April 10th, we have 9 releases, and another one of the Wednesdays in April, we have 6. And he said they're going to blow your mind. So April is going to be huge. So start booking your parties for April now, and May will be big too. It's really good to get a strong customer base now, because in the summer, sales can dip a bit as people are on vacation and with their kids, and it's just a busy time. So I highly recommend getting some parties booked in April and May so that you've got those repeat customers this summer. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. I appreciate you being on, and thanks, Charmaine, for doing this with me. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you.